Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty intriguing news where a lot of folks out there are actually getting really upset in regards to the PlayStation Plus. Now, when it comes to that stuff, we kind of somewhat expected that, mainly because I've critiqued it a little bit in terms of price point and what you're actually getting, and on the fact that it's not necessarily really the best value out there. And as well, we just had a lot of people upset on Twitter, up on various sources, and I kind of want to hear your thoughts again, although we've kind of covered up a lot on the PlayStation Plus side, but as well, we also have a continuation, and once again, now with the part 2 that we covered yesterday, even more people are upset. And on top of that too, we also have the leaks of what you're actually getting with PlayStation Plus. So we'll probably start off with the leaks first and talk about everything else right afterwards. And overall, at the end of the day, dude, I feel like we can't go almost a single day nowadays when it comes to gaming news where someone somewhere out there is upset. But obviously, because we also look a lot on Twitter, that's probably maybe why at the end of the day. So we have a lot of news to go cover, a lot of things to go talk about, a lot of things I want to hear your opinions on in the comment section down below. And as well, if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Twitter link down below for the PlayStation 5 giveaway. And just to follow up on Twitter, Twitch stream as well, where we hang out and play games. Amazon links down below. Webull and Coinbase and Xbox links down at Best Buy itself. And let's go dive in the video itself. So, first and foremost, there has been a lot of upset, and I think kind of like keeps on building more and more and more, and now especially with the brand new PlayStation Plus cards issue that was actually been completely fully blotted out, and as well all the other various issues too. People are upset. Like, people are upset, bad, and rightfully so, I think. Just mainly because we always compare it to, like, I say, a game, basically the Xbox Game Pass, and everything else. Like, it is kind of a rough deal. So we have a lot of things to go talk about, a lot of things to go bring on up. But first and foremost, let's go talk about the brand new PlayStation Plus games that have been coming out for May. So as you guys know, May is happening very soon. Believe it or not, if you guys have a calendar, I mean, I gotcha. But basically, we actually do have all the PlayStation Plus games that have actually been leaked as of so far. So I want to give you guys the rundowns for that really quick. We'll talk about this really quickly before we dive into more of the drama. But the PlayStation Plus games, which is kind of funny enough, the part of the drama here, where I think a lot of you guys probably have a PlayStation Plus subscription. Mine's on auto renewal, so you guys can let me know down below. But basically, we actually do have the May 2022 officially announced, and this is right after the leak itself. And well, we had a chance to go look at it, and it's actually kind of cool. I actually do like seeing all these. We have the FIFA 22. Which is actually available for the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. So if you guys are able to, if you guys want to go and get it for free if you guys are PlayStation Plus subscribers. I myself will probably get it because why not? You also have Tribes of Midgard, which in all honesty was actually a way better game than expected. I actually played it up on PC myself, but for that game on PS5 and PS4, very fun game. It's also multiplayer too, so you guys have other friends up on PlayStation, feel free to. And then Curse of the Dead Gods, which I've actually never heard of, but both FIFA 22, although, like, I'm not the biggest sports fan. If you guys don't already have it, it might be worthwhile just to have a few hours of gameplay. Might as well. And then same too with Tribes of Midgard. Very good game. I definitely recommend that. Although I have a little bit more of a heart when it comes to, well, indie games. So, first and foremost, we got those out there, so make sure you guys go get them as well. And when it comes to that stuff too, which is really nice to see. They're good games. I think they're pretty much worthwhile. They will all be available as of Tuesday, May 3rd. And as well, the usual reminder before we go into the more of the in-depth news, make sure you guys do go and download this current month's PlayStation Plus games too as well. If you guys want to give me your thoughts and comments on what you guys think about the games themselves and the game list for it, feel free to. Would love to hear your thoughts on it. Like I said, it's kind of just nice bonus stuff. But at the end of the day, that's what a lot of people have issues with. So even if we're going through a lot of this stuff, we've been seeing people kind of on the somewhat more outraged side. Maybe because if you guys know, PlayStation Plus is getting a new revamp. We have the 3 different tiers. We've been covering up a lot on the channels. Technically, Project Spartacus, that was the code name for it, and it's not the best. We recently just had most recent news where game trials are now forcefully included, which is kind of good, kind of bad. Bad for the actual makers of the game, middle for the consumers, because you still have to pay $18, $19 just to have the game trial, when in theory, you could probably just put that money towards buying the game if you just didn't have it, save the money for it, be good to go. But when it comes to PlayStation Plus, a reminder, we did not go and want you guys buying more cards, because as of this current moment in time, I mean, it can maybe change throughout the day, video, week, or whatever, PlayStation is not allowing people to go and stack their cards. So if you guys see a PlayStation Now or PlayStation Plus card in a store, you cannot actually utilize them until the brand new system's out. Now, it could also be just updated in like a week, 5 days, tomorrow, maybe even now, maybe if I'm a little bit late on the video, maybe a few hours ago. But when it comes to the PlayStation Plus, a lot of folks are upset. First and foremost, mainly because a lot of people are just assuming you're not getting a good value on the PlayStation Plus subscription, which rightfully so. So as you can see from the PlayStation Plus May, you obviously have a chance to utilize the multiplayer, cool, but as well, you also don't really get the best games. Tribes of Midgar, good game. You know, FIFA, not bad. And this week, at least for this month, it's not the worst, but sometimes you do just get god-awful games. There's not good games in general when it comes to the PlayStation vibes. And that obviously has been leading people to be a little bit more upset because they're also now been slowly removing games as the PS Now subscriptions and liabilities have been slowly falling off, which might come back as well. We don't know. We don't have the full list as of yet. And people are just kind of getting a little bit worked up. Kind of rightfully so, because first and foremost, you cannot utilize these PS Plus and PS Now cards to stack your subscriptions, as we covered yesterday. Some people obviously are upset because some people are just casually buying them. As of right now, a lot of just normal people, say you casually walk into Best Buy, 7-Eleven, Walmart, and they just buy their cards. Maybe it runs out. They do not work. Even now, still. Maybe it'll be changed up too, maybe like I said, maybe like throughout the day or whatever. But as of right now, people are upset by it. We've been seeing people on Twitter, we've seen people complain, we've been seeing issues everywhere, and it's not good. Now, I do think Sony themselves will probably fix it, although I'm not sure if they'll still allow the stacking issue, because also apparently some people are now getting worried that if you have like 7 years, 10 years of cards, because it should automatically be updating. That's what a lot of folks have been saying, same with Sony, is that they should be automatically upgrading. So if you have like auto renewal and you bought like 7 years, like on the last sale or whatever, you should technically, by what Sony has said, be honored and having the higher tier. So we don't fully know if it's going to happen or not. Because with the fact of some people that might have like literally 10 years of stuff, I think I saw a Reddit comment that someone had PlayStation Plus currently, and they got like a $30 deal until 2030, which I gotta give them some respect, good stuff. And it'd be awesome. It would be really cool if they somehow have it updated until then and have the highest tier. And they do want to have you pushed for both PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus to the highest tier itself. But the one big issue is that we don't know. We haven't had an official statement yet from Sony, so people are worried. People are scared. People are kind of somewhat maybe, I don't want to say outraged as of yet, but people are maybe leaning towards the, well, I paid the money for it, where's going to be my product? And we don't have the full-on clarification yet from Sony as of what's going on. But as well, people keep on thinking the game trials are just not worth it. Like the price point itself, which I kind of agree, for an extra $9 just for a 2-hour game trial, which I probably won't even utilize once a month, that's not really that good. Now, I do think the idea for it's not bad, but it's just weird. Like, I really don't necessarily care that much about spending an extra $9, which once again, you can just go and just not pay for that throughout the year, save probably an extra 120 bucks, and you just go buy 2 games by itself and just do a quick YOLO. If anything, I think that PlayStation have a better refund system and not have to worry about doing a game trial, because guess what? Every other thing, such as like, say, Steam, gives you basically a very easy, free, unlimited refunds for either a game that's super bugged, or as well with under 2 hours of play time. So it's very, very upsetting to kind of go and see Sony still being a stickler when it comes to that, on top of the issues of them also not potentially updating their PlayStation Plus and PS Now cards that people have also already bought, and as well on top of that, just having an overall bad deal where people do keep on critiquing and judging up the price points of it. And that was kind of my very first initial thing, where I kept on pushing people, if you really want to pay for it and get PlayStation Plus, go and just get the very first level. And I stand by that. I really do think the very first baseline level for the $9.99 is a way better price, way better system, and just overall nicer. It's just you just feel better doing it. It just feels like a more rightfully so kind of concept. And you do get a few benefits like the PlayStation Plus stuff I showed you guys, but if you guys are on top of games or playing games anyway, it doesn't really matter. Like at the end of the day, it doesn't really change anything. Like for that, like I said, I already played most of those games around that list, and it's like a nice, I guess, cherry on the top, but at the end of the day, it's not really like a big selling point. And same thing too as well with all the streaming of their various different games too as well, where some people are actually now being worried that PS Now has been losing games and losing the licensings, and they may not actually have a chance to go full on over into the full on list. And it's also evident on the fact that Sony themselves still has not fully given us the entire huge list of every single game that's going to be available, whether it's for streaming or download or everything else. We just have the very blunt 400 or 300 more games. So a lot of people are rightfully so very apprehensive. A lot of people are worried about the future of it. A lot of people are kind of upset about the fact that they can't go and stack these cards, or their cards might be useless. And as well, it's just a very, very kind of awkward tension kind of filled side where we just don't necessarily know if Sony's going to do good for everyone and kind of keep on obligating everything else that's going out. And so far, they have not. And as well, people are just kind of thinking it's just not a good value in terms of the price point. And it's actually been trending up on Twitter. Like since the past like few days, I've been seeing loads of tweets, loads of critiques, articles, YouTube videos, like even this one included, of everyone critiquing critiquing, judging, and basically kind of being against the PlayStation brand new system. So I kind of want to hear your thoughts down below. A lot of the stuff I've been seeing in the community is that it's overpriced, not worth it, and you're probably going to kind of do what I do, is just do the $9.99 system. I probably think that's the best one, and kind of curious and just everything else. So leave your thoughts and comments down below. But it's kind of intriguing because just a lot of people are just in the loop. No one really knows what's going on, and we just want to have everything working good and seamlessly, so hopefully Sony can come in clutch. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller. Twitter giveaway down below. Twitter itself down below. The Twitch down below. Weeble and Coinbase down below. Give me all your thoughts and comments in the comment section as well. And I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching.